Friends, it's great to have you here today. Let me ask you something. How many of you feel like you're not reaching your full potential? How many believe you have more to give, more to achieve, and more to experience, yet struggle to take consistent action? Well, today I want to share the key to unlocking that potential. The secret to making real progress isn't talent, intelligence, or luck. It's consistency. Here's the truth. No matter how gifted or driven you are, without the discipline to show up every single day, success will always stay out of reach. That might sound harsh, but it's reality. I've been there myself, bursting with ideas, setting big goals, only to lose steam after a few weeks. I'd declare major changes, then fall back into old habits. And after years of frustration, I realized the issue wasn't the lack of motivation. The real problem, I hadn't mastered consistency. Everything changed when I committed to showing up. No excuses, no shortcuts. That's when progress finally happened. That's when dreams turned into results. And here's the good news. The same can happen for you. Consistency isn't just helpful. It's the foundation of every great achievement. It separates those who talk from those who deliver. So if you're ready to stop wishing and start winning, the solution is simple. Commit to consistency. Train your discipline. Push through the challenges. Because when you do, you won't just reach your potential, you'll exceed it. Friends, let's talk about what separates those who succeed from those who fall short. It's not talent, luck, or even intelligence. It's consistency. The quiet, daily commitment to showing up, putting in the work, and refusing to quit. That's what turns dreams into reality. Consistency is the dividing line between winners and losers, between mediocrity and excellence, between frustration and fulfillment. And here's the best part. Consistency is a skill. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build. Like a muscle, it strengthens with practice. Like a habit, it forms through repetition. Like a mindset, it's forged through intention. But let's be honest, it won't be easy. Consistency demands sacrifice. It means saying no to distractions, resisting the urge to cut corners, and pushing through self-doubt, fatigue, and discouragement. And trust me, those moments will come. Why? Because our brains are wired to avoid discomfort. We're programmed to seek the path of least resistance. So when we try to step outside our comfort zones, our minds fight back. But if you want something extraordinary, you have to be willing to do what most won't. You have to embrace the grind. Push through resistance and keep going, even when every part of you wants to quit. Because on the other side of that struggle, growth, success, fulfillment, the kind most people never experience. But it starts with a single choice. The decision to be consistent. Now you might be thinking, how? I've tried before and failed. What's different this time? Let me share the 3 principles that make consistency possible. First, know your why. Without a deep, compelling reason, consistency crumbles at the first sign of struggle. This isn't just about willpower. It's about purpose. What drives you? What do you truly want? When your daily actions align with your core values and vision, showing up becomes non-negotiable. So ask yourself, what am I fighting for? What truly drives you? What fills you with passion and purpose? What kind of impact do you want to create, not just in your own life, but in the world around you? Get crystal clear on these answers, my friends, because they will become your North Star, guiding you forward even through the darkest moments. The second crucial principle is accountability. Here's the hard truth. When we're only accountable to ourselves, it's too easy to make excuses and avoid the difficult work. But when we bring others into the equation, everything changes. I'm not suggesting you broadcast your goals to everyone. That often leads to unnecessary judgment and criticism. Instead, build a small, trusted circle. This could be a mentor, a coach, or a group of like-minded individuals who will serve as your accountability partners. These are the people who will call you out when you're making excuses, celebrate your victories, big and small, push you forward when you want to quit, hold you to the commitments you've made. This kind of support system is invaluable. Trying to build consistency alone is an uphill battle. Few can win. So ask yourself, who can you bring into your corner? It might be a close friend, family member, colleague, or professional coach. The key is finding people who genuinely believe in you and will hold you to your highest standards. Finally, we come to the most important principle: consistent, intentional action. Because ultimately, consistency isn't just about mindset. It's about measurable actions and habits you build over time. Now, you might be thinking, I've tried taking action before and it didn't stick. You're absolutely right. Action alone isn't enough. What you need is a bulletproof system, daily routines and habits that become your safety net no matter what challenges come your way. Life is unpredictable. Without a clear plan for showing up daily, you're setting yourself up to fail. So, what does this look like in practice? Time blocking. Carve out sacred time for your most important tasks and protect it fiercely. Strategic planning. Break big goals into bite-sized, actionable steps. Accountability systems. Regular check-ins with a coach, mentor, or trusted friend who will ask the tough questions. Habit formation. When actions become automatic routines, that's when real transformation happens. We're all creatures of habit. When your work becomes as natural as brushing your teeth, you've achieved true consistency. Now, how do you actually build these habits? Here's a proven 3-step method. 1, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Begin with just 1 or 2 manageable habits. Maybe 30 minutes of focused work each morning or 10-minute walk at lunch. Small wins build momentum. 2, remove friction. Make your habits effortless. Want to read before bed? Keep your book on the nightstand. Planning to exercise? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Eliminate excuses before they arise. 3, habit stacking. Piggyback new habits onto existing routines. For example, pair your morning coffee with 5 minutes of journaling. Combine dog walking with listening to educational podcasts. Link your lunch break with a quick meditation session. By anchoring new behaviors to established patterns, you create powerful habit chains that stick. The habit advantage: start small, make it easy. Stack your habits. That's how you design an environment where consistency thrives. When you pair new routines with existing ones, like listening to educational content during your daily walk, you're not just adding tasks, you're crafting a lifestyle. Over time, these actions stop feeling like effort and become who you are. The truth about growth: this path isn't easy. You will want to quit. The resistance will feel overwhelming at times. That's not just normal, it's necessary. Because everything worth having lives on the other side of discomfort. Every breakthrough demands you push past doubt, fear, and fatigue. The consistency breakthrough: when you commit to daily action regardless of how you feel, something remarkable happens. You develop a level of discipline that puts you in rare company. The rewards? They're beyond what most dare to imagine. Personal evolution that redefines your limits. Success that once seemed impossible. Deep fulfillment that doesn't fade. Picture standing where you've always wanted to be. That pride, that unshakable confidence from knowing you had what it took to persevere. That's the power consistency unlocks. Living proof I know this works because I've lived it. There were years where change felt hopeless, until I made consistency non-negotiable. The results speak for themselves. Businesses created from nothing, books published, a life of global impact. The secret wasn't talent or luck. It was showing up day after day, especially when I didn't want to. Your moment, this same potential, lives in you. Not through some magic formula, but through the compound effect of daily discipline. The question is, will you make the decision today? Will you choose to show up tomorrow and the day after? Because that's where everything changes. Every part of me is screaming to quit, and that, my friends, is the secret. That feeling is the foundation of all real, lasting success. So I'll ask you again, are you ready to commit to consistency? Are you ready to decide right here and now to stop letting excuses and distractions control you and start taking focused, disciplined action toward your biggest dreams? Because here's the truth. The world needs more people like you. People who refuse to back down, who lean into discomfort, and who do the hard work required to create meaningful change. Yes, it's going to be tough. There will be moments when you want to give up, when the obstacles feel too big. But if you dig deeper, If you tap into the passion and purpose inside you, you can break through. So let's make a pact today. Let's commit to consistency no matter what. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's lift each other up. And let's prove what's possible when driven, determined people unite for a shared vision. Because the only limits that exist are the ones we accept. When we break free from self-doubt and stay relentless in chasing our goals, that's when the magic happens. So tell me, are you ready? Ready to step into your strength, unlock your potential, and build the life you've always imagined? Then let's get to work. The future is waiting, and it's ours to claim. Thank you, and let's make it happen.